We're approaching the tail end of the series. There's 2-3 more videos. Let's go ahead and increase climbing and swimming. I don't think running is going to matter so much for a land situation. I mean, excuse me, a sea situation. We're going to be in the water, I presume. So climbing and swimming. Climbing to, I imagine, you know, scale up the ship, climb on the rigging. If I fall off the boat, I can get back on the boat. And swimming, if I can't get back on the boat, then I don't drown to death. I don't drown to death. That's, a little repetitive. Whatever. We're prepared to kick ass, I think. Let's go ahead and take some classes. Climbing and swimming. Let's do it. You practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fear of heights and learning to move swiftly and surely. You get comfortable in the water, splashing around and holding your breath to go under. This is the week of the general tournament. Nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other.
The people will be pleased if you participate in their games. However, it would expose you to danger.
Let's failed a writing check here. I don't want to expose myself to untoward danger, so we'll go ahead and fail that writing check again. You choose to lead the parade mounted on a brilliant white horse. You don't actually know how to ride, but the horse is well trained. Failed writing check. Passed court manners plus elegance check. Yes. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers as near Queen you place flower garlands around their necks. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards apparently had an incredible sweet tooth and dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poison. That's what you get for stealing my candy. When you ask questions, it turns out that the merchant house which supposedly sent you this present never existed. And I imagine if you succeeded on a production plus trade check, or if you passed on a dog's check, that you would either figure out that the house didn't exist, or a dog would say, "Nope, bye." Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. Ah, damn it! I was prepared to kill Kevin. Sadness. 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 Well, let's not be so depressed. They better be afraid. Let's go ahead and increase climbing and swimming again. Climbing and swimming again. You learn to evaluate whether a tree or a branch is safe to bear your weight. You clamber up and down trees, able to fetch fruit or get a better view. You practice walking and hopping through the shallows, feeling the difference in resistance that the water applies to your movement. You practice floating on your front and your back, letting the water do the work of holding you up. My lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Fine, I'm coming. You find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. The Duchess of Lila is present as well. This must be Sears.
Ships have been sighted on approach from Shanjia. Not trade ships, this is a war fleet.
I've been expecting something like that.
Within a week they will be in Novan waters. Within 2 they could reach the capital.
Then we will fight to defend ourselves.
You can try to use the treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice.
Recruit soldiers. Fine, we'll do that. What about Ixion? After I gave up territory to them, they owe us a favor.
Send them a message as fast as possible. If they accept your request, they may be able to provide aid. You will need to draw up a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person. The danger to you would be very great.
She must not. It would be far too easy for an accident to befall her far from shore. Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
Unless you think your personal skills make the difference, I would strongly advise against it.
I will direct the fleet. The risk is mine to take.
You have your mother's heart.
What do you know about naval warfare? Can you swim? Unlike Lila, My home is not landlocked. I have trained for this. Fucking bitch is just there to, like, shoot me down. You better sit the fuck down. Good. Our fleet will need a strong leader. Very well, go, but come back safely. You'd almost think she cared.
Diobast and Nova will survive.
Oh, man. Let's visit the dungeons. Wander through the castle dungeons to see nothing of interest, because I want to stay pressured. Oh, shit, everyone. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Well, I guess I'll increase climbing and swimming again. And we'll see where that'll take us. Yeah, I mean, I'm great on military stuff. I'm great on weapon stuff. I am ready to destroy. I don't think I need another outfit for this. I mean, if anything, having the, I didn't mean to press done, but I already did. You practice climbing up and over a wall with the aid of a well-anchored rope. Leaning into the wall as you push in with the balls of your feet. You practice abseiling down a wall, descending with the aid of a rope. I mean, if I had trained running, I would be able to have the outfit for this, so it could be useful. I guess I'm just hoping that I won't need any more than 50 swimming or 50 climbing, and if I do, then I'm dead. Your skill in climbing is now 50, you can't increase this. We basically just dead wall at both of these. Alright. Danger on the high seas! Ships close in on each other, angling into range. Your urgent request for aid from Ixion did not go unanswered. They have sent a flotilla of ships to supplement yours. And that is a past court manners check. You take your position with a spyglass. Failed climbing check. Watching the enemy movements closely and shouting out any necessary changes and plans. You now have an edge over the Shanjian forces in terms of numbers, but it could all come down to strategy. I fucking failed that? God damn it! 50's not good enough, huh? Alright. The eventual outcome is a hard-fought victory. Failed a wield magic check. You have repelled the invasion fleet, driving the survivors back across the sea. You and your sailors are heroes, and Nova is safe once more. Oh, I'm so happy. So happy. Nice. So happy. Well, I guess I get to be happy for the rest of forever. Let's, we'll just stay happy. Awesome. So, failed that climbing skill check. But I didn't die! Didn't die. The hell do I do now? Conversation and athletics, huh? Well, suppose I can increase running now, guys. That's good. Let's go ahead and do that, I guess. And, while I'm at it, why don't we increase flattery? As a matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and put on our beautiful tea dress again? Yay! We'll increase flattery, and then we'll increase running. And then we'll increase running. Most people want to believe that they are successful and well-liked, and well-liked more than they want to believe that they are handsome. Play to these beliefs and they will be inclined to enjoy your company even though they should know better. I'm not gonna read all that. And away we start running. Yay!
We have obtained a number of Shanjian prisoners who have survived the naval battle. A few are from wealthy families and can be ransomed, but most are common sailors and soldiers. What do you intend to do with them?
Failed world history check. Week 30. Is this week 35? I think so. Ransom the rich, conscript the poor. Definitely, that was a hard-fought victory. Ransom back the ones whose families will pay. Offer the soldiers and such their freedom if they are willing to serve in my army instead.
Very well.
And yes, we will be super cheerful. Because Elodie deserves to be happy. She deserves it. She deserves nothing but the best. Well, let's increase running again so that we get that athletics outfit, I suppose. Because apparently 50 climbing was not good enough. Mercifully, I managed to dominate that fight. A hard-fought naval victory, and Ixion helped. Cool. It's good. Yeah, we'll do another hit of running, and then... I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. Beats me. What kind of other checks do I know about? Failed trade check, failed decoration. I mean, I fucking guess. What the fuck, right? I don't think I need running, but it does get after. Let's just fucking get after decoration, I suppose. Running, already headed there. And then, decoration. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging with shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. You practice jogging solidly for longer stretches of time and learn how much food and water you need before and after in order to keep your body going. You unlocked a new outfit. So discuss the nature of beauty, whatever. Now that the issue of the prisoners has been dealt with, an enormous festival is held all over Lampsea Island to celebrate your victory over Shanjia. People are hanging your portrait outside their homes and decorating it with flowers like a shrine. Everyone loves you. My character's even happier. Yay! Let's keep that attitude. Not attending service. Remaining super cheerful, damn it. Just fucking. Exercise. No. Back to the team dress. Okay, decoration. Probably is too little too late, but damn it, I'll try. Despite not having a bonus for you. You study the theory of color, how they complement and contrast, and how to select colors to emphasize a mood. Time has slipped by you so quickly. Only 2 weeks remain before your birthday celebration and your official coronation as queen. Have you done enough to build a stable nova? It is traditional for the palace to provide entertainment and refreshment for the common people when a new monarch is crowned. It is a rare opportunity for the poor of the land to dine like nobles. We're gonna have an extravagant feast. Roasted meats, cakes, chocolates, wines, enough for everyone. I can give out commemorative cups and coins! Yay! Let's keep the same effect. Week 38. Let's do another round of decoration. It'll cap me out as the most that I can do with that. And then, poison. You learn to mix paints and apply them to canvas, capturing the light and color of the castle gardens. You study the art of floral design, seeing how the proper arrangement of flowers can affect the character of a room or an outdoor space. The first treatment for most ingested poisons is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal, which can absorb dangerous substances. The castle is buzzing with preparations for your upcoming coronation. Ministers press you with details for your favorite colors and flowers and so on. You're happy to collaborate with the designers to ensure you are shown off to the best possible effect. You're still so young after all. Good design will help a lot in making you look like a queen. Others are more interested in the subject of your marriage. And, Can't take place until you are of age, of course, and considering all the preparations and the need to recover from the coronation, not much longer than that. Still doesn't stop people from buzzing around full of ideas and suggestions. Yes, I'm sure. Nothing can ruin this moment. Also, we go ahead and note down week 38. Past decoration check, and then too good. Well, guess I'm just awesome, everyone. Let's go ahead and ride off into the sunset. We'll wear my pretty little tea dress. And, let's learn a bit more about, I suppose, composure, elegance. Maybe we should learn more about poisons. We might have to become familiar with those in the near future, you understand. Certain poisons will counteract each other such that either on their own will kill the victim, but carefully applying a matching amount of the other will cure. If a victim is stabbed with the poisoned spine of a sea urchin, the spine must be removed carefully and the affected area soaked in very hot water in order to cook out the poison. Unlocked a new outfit, which we won't be able to see. It is possible to become immune to the venom of a particular snake by routinely ingesting very small amounts. However, this protection is temporary and will not provide any help against any or other snakes. At this time last year, you were celebrating your 14th birthday. You were in the school garden surrounded by your friends. A teacher brought you tea and cakes, while a wealthy merchant's son wove a crown of flowers for your head. It didn't matter so much that you were a princess then. Your title was something for the future. Many of your peers would be duchesses or earls or the like someday, but not then. You were children. Your parents could not attend on the actual day, but they did send wonderful gifts, some for you and some for you to share. And a week later, they came for a visit, and your mother took you with her through the countryside in a splendid carriage. It was the last time you would ever see her. You wonder if, wherever she is, she can see you now. You are 15 years old, a legal adult. You have worked and studied and suffered and prepared, and now the time has come. You kneel before the priestess, barely hearing her words as she recites the blessings. She calls upon the gods to deliver peace, wisdom, and prosperity to you, and through you to all of Nova, and then she calls upon you for your oath of rulership. Will you guide and govern and protect your people to the best of your ability, according to law and custom? I will. Will you, to the best of your power, uphold the ideals of love, honor, justice, and mercy? I will. Lords and ladies assembled, I present to you your undoubted queen, who has sworn you her loyalty. You, who have come to give homage, will you do the same? One at a time, the head of each duchy approaches your throne and kneels to swear his or her service to you and your heirs. People of Nova, I give you Elodie, daughter of Fidelia, your true sovereign. What say you all? Long live the Queen. Long live the Queen. Long live the Queen. Thank you. I will. After the coronation, in a private ceremony with the High Priestess, Elodie was officially offered her mother's Lumen crystal. She refused to accept it. For the first time in centuries, magic would have no hold on the throne of Nova. The following year, Elodie and Thaddeus were married in a quiet ceremony attended by only the noble elite. Elodie was surprised to discover that for all his rebellious ways, her husband had no romantic experience at all. Their wedding night ended in a cautious truce, with plans for slow progress in the future. Once his daughter was secure on her throne, Jocelyn returned to his birthplace to focus on his duties as Duke of Caloris. He was pursued by many women, but showed little interest in remarrying, directed them instead to his brother, the Duke of Mazamba. During Elodie's reign, the public opinion of lumens and magic in general would fall to a new low. Parents taught their children that lumen power was all tied up with witchcraft and blood sacrifice, and would always lead to sorrow in the end. In some territories, any village outcast found to be in possession of a shiny bit of rock was likely to fall victim to a lynch mob, and the miscreants were rarely punished. Better safe than sorry when it came to magic, after all. Even healers and priestesses were eyed with some suspicion. Who knows what costs their powers might have. The loss of their fleet was a terrible setback for Shanjia. However, as with a garden weed, If the root is not burned out completely, the infestation may return even worse than before. The king of Shanjia had somehow escaped either drowning or capture, and returned to his homeland to plot revenge against Nova. Raising a new army put a strain on the Shanjian royal treasury, which brought internal tensions among the former city-states to the fore. It would be some years before Shanjia could manage to field a conquering horde again. The invention of the printing press sparked the beginning of a new age of literacy and knowledge. No longer were books the sole preserve of the noble and wealthy. Now information and ideas could be easily passed from one place to another. As the birthplace of this invention, Nova was at the center of a storm of change. The new hospital funded by Queen Elodie offered medical services to the common people, and more importantly, it allowed doctors and herbalists to come together and share information. Trading knowledge increased skill levels and made better care available to all. Even those specialists who catered directly to the elite were benefited by offering their services long enough to learn. That information could also be collected in books and sent around the world. Nova might not benefit directly, but thousands of lives would be saved. Elodie's interest in military strategy led her to treat country management as something of a game that she intended to win. That meant building up Nova's strength to the point where no invader could ever threaten its sovereignty again. And thus, Queen Elodie's legacy stretched into the future. Oh, too hot in my room to get that excited. Had to recover from the tenseness I brought to my temples. Long live the Queen, no Lumen run. Get the fuck wrecked. Wasn't able to kill Banyan. Didn't get a chance. Didn't get a chance to kill Kevin. Regrettable act. Compromised myself into a marriage, but it was for the best. I don't see any reason to explore a what-if I didn't accept that marriage. Definitely did see a number of assassination attempts appear this time through. More so than I did on the Lumen playthrough. Well, I mean... certainly this one was harder. There was the guy who said that he was possessed by demons. He tried to kill Elodie in the Lumen playthrough, and I had enough Lumen powers to tell him to get fucked. And then there was Kevin, who challenged my character to a duel, and I smote him. If I released the woman, instead of trying to imprison her and then she runs after me, then maybe he would have tried something. Or maybe he already did try something, because in this playthrough, we had bandits who shot at the carriage, and then we had poison chocolates. Let me check that week. That was a failed divination check and a failed decoration check, because flowers were spoiling there. And a failed production plus trade check, which I presume would have been to recognize that merchant group didn't exist. And I failed dogs check, but I passed a court manners check, and that was sufficient. Well, Axion, I hope you got your request's worth. Hell, I played through the game twice. I very much did enjoy revisiting Long Live the Queen. No regrets here. The No Lumen playthrough was entertaining. It's a shame that magic became so outcast and despised, but I think this version of Nova prospered more. We had the printing press and the hospital instead of ignorant Elodie. We didn't have to worry about, you know, pirates constantly raiding Nova. We didn't have to worry about a Kraken. Yeah, Nova turned out stronger in this playthrough. But damn, it'd suck when you can't use magic to solve all your problems. There was a civil war, too. How many more facets, wrinkles of this game have I not seen? Well, if I ever do a third playthrough along the Queen, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I did Lumen, I did not Lumen.
Not Lumen with no printing press and hospital.
What the fuck's even the point, right? Trying to... Well, I got nothing else. I enjoyed playing Long Live the Queen. It was a game I had my eye on before Axion even changed his request to it. This type of life simulation game, up my alley. Time management. So much strategy involved with trying to prioritize what mattered in Elodie's life. The first playthrough really set me up here for the second one. And the comments of some did spoil a bit what to do and what not to do for the second playthrough, but I did give it enough of a time gap that I wouldn't remember that much. I didn't die. Compromised the rebel scum, but didn't die. Well, folks, I'm gonna enjoy wearing my satisfied smile for the rest of the evening. I'm gonna enjoy running my air conditioner. Getting a nice long drink of milk, I think. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves, those of you who still have the video on. It's time for me to bid you all farewell. We got on with it, everyone. I look forward to having you come along for future Let's Get On With It adventures.